Happy New Year! Happy New Year! Woohoo! Who's with us? Say hi when you jump in so we can see who's here on the Insiders.
All right, everybody. (2022).
Woo! We did it. We made
did
it in
it.
2021. Not an easy task to do, folks.
You know, and 2022 is just 2020. TOO.
We made it through 2020.
So here we go again. Let's see who is here. Oh my gosh, Chance Spector.
Matt Brand is here.
Blake. What's up, Blake? Francisco. Drop a comment, Keith Mossberger.
Interesting.
We got Tony. We got a good crew here today. Everyone's excited about the new puppet reveal, Steve.
Oh, yeah.
I'm pretty excited too.
I
We
wonder
got
what it's gonna
William
be.
from PA. We got Mike Guthrie. And who else am I missing? Robert Schur, Aragorn from Atlanta's here. Let's see. Robbie Smith. Gina from Connecticut. Yeah, right, Gina. You are probably at Disneyland right now. Excuse me, Disney World.
Karina from Sweden.
Very cool.
Tim is here.
Chuck Lyons is here. Sheila is here. Man. See, we got a good crew. Now, a couple things as we kick off. We got a puppet reveal that's happening a bit later in the show.
Everybody smile. I'm going to get a picture of you.
So stick around.
Thank you.
Because towards the end of the show,
Odie's here.
we're revealing a brand new puppet. It may or
Yeah.
may not be a snail puppet.
What?
And we may or may not release a purchase link to the Insiders before it even goes public.
Uh-oh, what?
I'm just saying.
May or may not.
It pays to be, yeah, we definitely won't. It pays to be an insider. And we're also, we're going to be giving away some consulting time, a free 15-minute consulting call with us. That's the giveaway today for sharing. So share this video, and we'll pick someone at the end.
That is great. That is going to be with both Ryan and I.
That's right, both of
And
us.
We'll be on a Zoom call with you, and we can talk to you about your show. We can talk to you about your ideas and concepts going forward. All showbiz. 15 minutes with us for showbiz.
That's right.
Look at this. Look at Chuck Lyons is here.
So if you want to enter,
Chance
all you got to
Spector.
do is share this video, and I'll pick someone towards a little bit later in the show. And if you're watching on the YouTube playback, come join us live on Facebook, because that's where the fun is. Steve, we got a lot of stuff going on.
I'm going to see if I can nail this.
You're gonna share a video for the first time?
Rogier van Schroendeverd is here. Did I nail it, Rogier? Roger? I hope I didn't ruin it. All right, sorry about that.
Everyone here has thick skin. Hey,
Or they get thick skin as they
good
listen,
point.
you know,
When they
week
hear us
after week.
pronounce their names. All right, I'm gonna share this to our Axtell Entertainers group.
Rob Cook is here. 10 points,
Patrick
Steve.
Eliezer.
All right. I got 10 points from Rogier.
All right. Let's see.
Francisco wants to go to
Matt
Disney
and
World,
I is here. I don't have my Canadian flag. All right, let's share this.
All right. Rob is here from Australia. It's from Sydney. Sydney. Hello.
Where's
Bobby.
All right.
That's
right.
kind of cockney for Australia.
I know, right? Okay, I'm gonna write. Join us live, Steve. I'm sharing this to Axtell Entertainers.
Oh, that's nice. Very good.
You gonna
I'll
share it
just
to your page?
I'll share it to my page.
Perfect. The question is, where are you sharing it?
Everybody needs to share this. If you're going to get the 15 minutes with Ryan and me, that's a private consulting call. You'll want to share this.
And we'll pick some. And remember, we got a new puppet reveal. And
Woo-hoo!
I think if everyone, seeing how the show goes, we may have an auction today.
That's right.
We got some pretty cool items that we may be letting go of.
Catfish the Clown is here.
Love it.
And DJ Manny is here. Fantastic. Brian Jensen, of course. Happy New Year, folks. Love it.
It's a new year, as you can tell.
Very good.
The drop in pitch.
I love it. I know, it's classic. I love it. And it's not only 2022, but this marks the 40th year of Axtell Expressions.
That's right.
40th year.
40 years. I'm 37.
Isn't that fantastic?
Which means the business has been going on longer than I've been alive.
Yep.
Steve, congrats to you, man. 40 years is a huge deal.
It's a big deal.
And there's so much more to come from Axtell. We've been partnering with so many amazing performers and entertainers and educators like yourself. You know, we count it a privilege to come alongside you all, and we're just grateful to still have a place in business today. It is not easy to run a company. As many of you know, running a small business, 90% of businesses fail.
In the first
starting out. And so the fact, dude, that you've been going for 4 decades is huge. I mean that.
Thank you, Patrick.
Really
Thank
big.
you, Ryan.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you, Brian. Yeah, I really appreciate it. We're going to be celebrating all year with you. So we're going to have specials, new things. It's going to be quite fun.
We'll be having a collective midlife crisis. Buying a lot of convertibles and dyeing our hair blonde.
Hey, the business is going to have a midlife crisis. How's that?
Our logo's going to have frosted tips.
Oh my gosh, it might even go gradient.
That's dated,
We
man.
corrected.
That's dated.
Them's fighting words.
Sandy Netburn. Hey, fun fact.
All right.
Can I even say
You should say it's
That's
live. It's live right now.
that Sandy Netburn started a vlog, a podcast, if you will, a live stream, a video stream, a video call, a call video, and she interviewed Steve as a guest. So check out Sandy Netburn's show, where she just interviews people that she's inspired by and
Instagram.
asks a lot of questions.
Sandy, go ahead and post a link to it in this chat, and people can go hit it up.
That'd be cool. So again, if you're just joining us, we got some cool stuff today. We're gonna show some photos from all you insiders. We're gonna talk a little bit about what's been going on at the shop. We're gonna reveal a new puppet, and it's also gonna be potentially available for sale finally.
Yes.
And I got a lot of good snail puns to share. And then, man, we got Mark Wade with us. We're going to be talking with Mark Wade.
That's right.
Who, Steve, he was one of your
Mentors.
mentors. He's an incredible ventriloquist. And then an auction, most likely. So
We've got Wolfie is with us here with
Opa Hamburg.
Opa Hamburg, yep. And he's recovering from back surgery. Good
Oh,
that
man.
you could be with us, Wolfie.
Glad you're with us. And yes, I know everyone's probably wondering what's going on
Tony.
with Brian's hair, Brian Jensen.
Tony said his first order was Willie the Kid in 1984. How's that?
Hey, and Sheila said you snailed it, Ryan. Let the puns begin. Hey, we may give something away, too, to the best snail pun. We'll see.
my
But yeah, 2022 starting off. Look, we're so busy, there's not even time for haircuts.
Brian Jensen's hitting Google now for snail puns. I know he is. All right.
Well, hey, Steve, let's dive in and check in with the insiders. You asked people to share some of their
photo
best
from the last year.
their best photos. I'm going to start off with the people that...
Are we transitioning, or are you going to hold it? Are you cooling it? Are you cooling your heels on the trans?
Oh, you want to hear some transitions? You know, let me check the P.O. box.
Oh, what?
Yeah. It's funny.
Is that still coming in?
I'm told you can do it via email, but for some reason, fans of the transitions...
Snail mail.
Pretty good. So let's see this one. Hey, Ryan. Everyone at Philip Morris, the historic ad agency here. You've probably heard of us from the show Being the Ricardos, where we were featured as the funders of I Love Lucy. Anywho, wanted to let you know that your transitions would have been the only thing that would have upped viewership of I Love Lucy from 60 million to 70 million viewers. Oh. Man, thank you, Philip Morris Agency. That's pretty cool. Ooh, I got one here from the Metaverse.
Oh.
For some reason, they're doing
Meta.
snail mail. Oh, wait, I have to have vertical glasses.
Mark Zuckerberg. I don't know where they are.
Hand me those
still haven't found them.
Hand me the small glasses. I can't read this.
It's got a string between them. Good luck.
These are my new Oculus glasses. It says, "Hey Ryan, the Zuck here, the Zuckster Navigator here. Just wanted to say your transitions are the only thing that would have kept MySpace alive. Oh, thank you, Zuck. You would have been a worthy contender. Sorry I don't have emotions. Sincerely, Mark Zuckerberg." Wow. I'm just super inspired by all this fan mail that's coming in. And yeah, you can get the new Oculus here from us.
That's it. Very good.
All right, let's check in. I'm going to start. We asked for photos, so I'm going to start off with the people that didn't give a rip about instructions and sent videos.
I'm friends with the monsters under my bed. Get along with the voices inside.
This is Aaron Harp, friends,
Look at that.
who said, "I don't want this video to be monetized on YouTube. I'll include music we don't have the license for."
You can do Pavarotti, couldn't you? And that would be the second tenor right there.
But there he is on Tickety Talk. You can follow him, Aaron Harper,
Fun.
Magic. Speaking of magic, speaking of midget.
Yeah. Midget?
Oh, I said midget because Carlo from
Yeah.
South Africa
Yeah.
nailed the accent. Sent this
Happy
in.
New Year! Keep washing those hands, wearing those masks. From us, dogs, and a few cats. See you soon.
The
Bye.
best part of this is the dog
Happy
has
New Year!
bare
Keep.
feet. Human feet. Play it again.
All right. Yeah, it's
Look
a
at the feet
All
on
right.
this dog.
That's an interesting observation. I missed that.
Do you see it?
I
Can
do.
You see it? Yeah.
One dog foot, one person foot.
3 legs. I love the lips. I love that you can make anything talk with a
That's
mic
right.
mouth.
And you know what? We have some mic mouths in stock.
Mick mouth.
Mick mouths in stock. One of the few things we have in stock. Wes just made up a batch of those. Speaking of people
Excellent
that have
job.
speaking of people that have won Romania's Got Talent.
What?
Say that name, Steve.
Anna Marie Margion.
Nailing it. Very good.
Look at
this is
that.
her with her unicorn. It's featured in a music video. And she's
love it.
been crushing it, doing a lot of stuff. They call her the meerkat of Romania. Oh my gosh, that's right. And here with his meerkat, Anthony Hughes.
Romania.
Here he is with his meerkat.
Anthony Hughes. There we go.
Love that tail. I mean the tail on the meerkat. Hey,
and
hey,
speaking
whoa,
of
hey.
tails.
Speaking of tails, is that a tail on his face? No, it's a public speaking mic. That's right. This is Gerardo Martinez rocking a Britney Spears Bieber mic.
Woo-hoo.
Looking pretty good there.
Yeah.
Um,
It's going fast, too.
hey man, we got a lot of content.
Where's it going at that baby?
Man, you know who's fast because he must have stolen Carla Pencil's mic mouth.
Uh-oh.
Is Joe in Singapore? Nope,
Oh.
he must also have one. There he is with our magic animatronic tree. He's got a mic mouth there as well. Looks like he's got a sword, a balloon sword.
That's right, balloon sword.
And I wouldn't bat an eye at that, Steve. Speaking of bat an eye, we got Lawrence here with his moose.
There he is.
Look at that guy, all the way from Canada. He's got the moose.
That is one great-looking character, and so is the moose.
Yeah, the moose isn't that bad either. We'll be here all night. Let's see. Speaking of being here all night, we have Mark Truman. Totally nailed it because he's chilling in
That's
a place.
true, man. That's true, man.
Oh my gosh. I like if you look at his that's not the dodo bird.
Oh, no.
The parrot. Sorry. I'm trying to zoom in because that parrot's got some jewelry on.
He does. Puka shells, I think.
This guy's a
He's chilling.
what are Jimmy Buffett fans called?
Whoa.
Margarita heads?
There you go.
No, that's not it. What are Jimmy Buffett fans called?
I don't know. Someone will know. Bling. No, that's
Brian Jensen will know. What are...
Somebody will Google it.
Because there's dead heads. I feel like there's a
Buffett
term.
heads?
Parrot heads.
Parrot heads.
Parrot
Really?
heads.
Really? Parrot
Oh,
heads.
Graham Rogers
Graham
confirmed
nailed it.
parrot heads.
Okay.
So this guy, Mark Truman, knows what's up.
All
Then I could
right.
go for some grape juice. Well, since I can't have Welch's grape juice, I'll just take a performance of a frog with Peter Welch. Nailed it. There he is with Webster Frog, and he's got a matching kerchief
right.
on.
All right, this Peter's one of his first performances live. Isn't
Very
that cool?
cool.
He's got our frog, and he was doing I've been everywhere, man, I've been everywhere. He's doing all the voices and stuff, and
Love it.
really, that's quite a challenge to do as a ventriloquist.
Well, speaking of challenges, Steve, can you guess which one of these is the walk-around specialist and which one is the vent figure?
Oh, my goodness sakes.
Is it Wolfie or Opa Hamburg?
I think Opa Hamburg is walking that man around.
It is. It is.
Oh, I love that. Look at the chair. He's got a.
I know.
That is so cool.
And it's got a little step stool. It's like a vent stand built
Yeah.
into the chair.
That is really clever.
And I love that they have matching stripes. And he's got a hat like you, Steve.
Opa Hamburg does, yeah.
Yep.
That's why I'm starting to look like him.
And let's see here. Here's the next one.
Check this out.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, that's great.
Is that a castle from the movie Tangled? It could be.
That's a beautiful background. Look at that.
Now, Steve, you probably thought he was actually holding his hands.
That's
But
right.
no, Alan Lowain Adcock right here
Isn't that cool?
is
It's a
using the
bird
bird arm illusion.
Actually, it's a perfect illusion. It actually fooled me. I'm like,
I know, the way...
is the girl doing the bird? You know, I
Yeah.
actually kind of was a little bit fooled.
Or
by
is the
picture.
bird painted into the... Or are they all painted into the background?
I know.
And it's just a really good mural. So one thing I want to point out on this photo is the way he has the fingers bent makes this believable. The cool thing about the bird arm illusion is there's wire in the
Posable
fingers,
fingers. Yep.
and you can make it look more realistic.
I love it.
Like
Good
that.
point.
Thanks, man. Speaking of points, I'd like to make a point about Amanda in this next photo. Those aren't her real glasses or mouse ears.
I don't know.
And I think that is a real Tina Talkadoo. That's a collector's item, isn't it?
I think it's part of a filter.
A Tina
You just hold up
Talkadoo
your
filter?
arm and you get a Tina Talkadoo on your hand. Hey,
Hey, that'd be a
That's gonna
great
be an
filter
Axtell
because
filter coming
these
up.
are,
I love it, Amanda. That's very cute.
yeah,
Very, very cute.
very cool. Man, you know what? Nothing really says steampunk like Cheeky Monkeys. Am I right?
True, true. Cheeky monkeys are all about steampunk.
They're all about like gears and top hats.
Oh my gosh.
And monocles and extra levers.
Look at that.
I love this. This is Antone Medeiros. He's got a cool look. He
That is
also
so cool.
he also goes by Professor Kringle.
What?
That's right. And you know he's look,
Yeah,
he's
look at
you
that.
know he's steampunk because look at his hat.
That's right. You can tell.
I think, are you considered steampunk if you have more than one pocket watch
On your hat. Yeah.
on your hat? Yeah, good point. Love that. That's Balloonicorn. Love that guy.
That's a very cool picture.
And speaking of Legends of the Hidden Temple Ruins, no, this is Barbara Whiteman, but it looks like she's performing in the jungle there. I'm curious about this location because it looks
I know.
pretty
It's
cool.
very cool.
She's there with our orangutan. Actually, it's pronounced orangutan.
She told me what this was for, and I forgot. So if you're here with us, please drop that in the comments.
I love that set, though. That's very
Yeah, it's
cool.
beautiful.
Barry Mitchell. Now, if there was a guy that didn't care about doing vent, it would be this guy, Barry Mitchell.
I don't care.
But his point is, you can bring a character to life and
Absolutely.
just talk in a character's voice, and that's what he does with Sammy the Turtle.
This is so cool. This is the librarian's granddaughter, and she's there, and she looks like she's afraid, but he says no, she wasn't at all. She was absolutely giggling, and this is a picture of her being overwhelmed by the turtle.
Love it.
Isn't that cool? Sam the turtle
Sam the
came
turtle.
alive to her, and just a really precious photograph of,
Yep.
of him doing a library show.
And the cool thing is it looks like he's going to go bowling right after, so he's ready to go.
Nailed it.
He's got his shoes on.
I hope he doesn't roll Sam down the bowling aisle.
That's, yeah, good point. Speaking of rolling down the bowling alley, that Vent Haven sign in the background is round tie-in. This is Bryn Cummings
Don't
at
even.
Vent Haven
That's
with
not- yeah.
Stinky Pinky.
Bryn and that Stinky Pinky are some of my favorite characters.
She was
together. They are a great team. Great team.
Yep, recently featured on a TED Talk.
Yeah.
A TED Talk. And then, of course, guys, the Postmaster General,
No.
Chucky D. And by Chucky D, no, not Chucky D from Beastie Boys. Chuck Lyons from Illinois, baby.
Beastie Boys, Illinois. It rhymes.
It all connects. They call Chuck Lyons the Beastie Boy of Illinois.
This is his favorite picture with the plant. His favorite Axtell picture. Love it. My favorite picture of Chuck Lyons is when he got married with our cup, the Axtell cup. With this cup,
That's right.
He said, "Yep."
He did. He
Love
did.
It, love it.
All right, moving on. Hey, man, did you go to Yale? No, but I know a Dale Free, man.
Oh my gosh.
That's right. He's here
Wow.
with his vulture,
Man,
looking good.
he's got a grump on, doesn't he?
Woo. He does, man. And you've always said you love Ludwig von Beethoven. I love Daniel Odvig Beethoven. That was.
There he
Hey,
is.
I apologize for
There he is.
doing. Hey, I apologize for doing my first bad transition.
Yeah. Well, no, I think.
But that's Daniel Odvig. He performs all across Denmark, in circuses, lots of stuff. Dude, this Jeep is very presidential. We got Biden and we got Trump cruising around. I like that Biden's in a baby car seat. And man, David Boggs is just having some fun with that Jeep Gladiator out there. Lime green Jeep Gladiator. This guy does not mess around, and neither does his son.
No doors.
He's armed right here.
What?
Dual wielding.
Look at that.
Dual wielding, friends. Dinkies.
Dual dinks.
Dueling, the duel of the
Dueling
dinks.
dinks.
We
Love
got,
it,
of
love
course, DJ Manny looking good on stage with his Louis. Looks like he's doing some performances there. And, of course, friends, we have Engelbert Bertie Balder, the double B.
Woo. Love that.
Love
That's
this
so cool.
setup. Look at this guy.
Look at that.
In the
Cool.
background, just bwah, 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 bwah. And then, of course, our very own Frankie Francisco. Oh, my gosh. Look at this. Chef Floyd serving
Whoa,
up
Whoa.
Monster in a Box to his Hang On Monster. Oh, man.
Look at that.
I love, so he's using Floyd with live hands.
Just chopping him up, man. He's got some. Look out. Move your head before he chops. Ah!
Pretty cool. And then, of course, we have...
Notice how the gravity is affecting the dangling uvula.
That's right. That's right. And this guy's got a mug, man. Gary Barlotta, looking tough, looking
Uh-oh.
cool.
Uh-oh.
He's got his diva there. Love the vibe going on
It's like
here.
Willie Nelson.
It's like they're on-
holding a girl.
It's like they're on Oregon Trail,
That's it.
basically.
That's right. That's right.
And then here's a picture that's probably from somewhere in Disney World. From, yep, you guessed it, Gina Meter. This is the Dangling Uvula. Looks like the Monster Pet.
That's right.
The Monster
the
Pet
Monster Pet.
is hanging out there. And then we have Jeremy Lepic.
Woo.
He's here with the Real Macaw and the drawing board. Man, this guy's got his hands full.
Wow. No kidding. And what is the bird holding? Oh, the marker.
The bird's holding the marker.
Here, hold this for me.
Yep. Nice. We have Lorenzo D'Amelio here, and he's also dual wielding a drawing board and
Whoa.
the Raising Crest.
Oh my gosh. 2 in a row.
That's right. It looks like he's got our hands-free board,
Look at that.
and he's got the Raising Crest Mega Macaw, a real stunner.
So cool.
And then, oh my gosh, the gem from Joyzy. We got a Matt Brand here from Joyzy with Chico.
there, look at that. Double
That's
cheeks.
right.
Double cheeks.
Double cheeks.
Pair of cheeks.
He's got a parrot cheeks.
Look at Matt in between those cheeks.
Love it, Matt. And then here we got Rabbi Myers and Gorgle. Check it out. Checking in, doing some live streaming, it looks like.
Oh,
got a
nice.
setup.
Yep.
Love the Alien. One
That's
of my
so cool.
favorites. That's a good one. And then we got Ari Stedman. That's right. The winner a few weeks back of the
Yay.
coin, the Terry Fader.
Got the Terry Fader coin. Boy,
Love
that thing's
it.
heavy.
So it went off to England, Harry. Glad you have it. I hope you try to buy something with it. Because if you do, the authorities will call you, and then the authorities will call Roger Weldon's Super Chicken, and he will be after you.
I love it.
Shut you down. All right, I got a few more. Oh my gosh, our very own Sandy Netburn here. Of course,
There she is.
with her bird. Steve, that's not a Verna.
Her flamingo.
That's a flamingo. There we go.
Her flamingo.
So she dropped a link in the chat to check out her new
Oh,
show.
good. Excellent. Yeah, everybody check that out. It's her
Yeah.
very first podcast with me as her special guest.
And then check this out, Bertie the Clown. We just saw a photo of this guy. Now we have a painting. It's pretty cool.
Very nice.
Pretty cool.
Look at
And then
that.
all the way from Bruno Magico, we have a Happy New Year from him and Webster the Frog, kicking off 2022.
Love it. He's got a Freddie Mercury thing going there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Very
He
cool.
does,
Just
he
needs
does.
a stash and some big teeth.
And of course, we got Sue Johnson and the dolphin. What's her dolphin's name?
Echo.
Echo, thank you. Like Echo the dolphin.
Echo.
Any Sega Genesis owners out there who played Echo the
Echo,
dolphin,
Echo.
let me know in the chat. All right. And then we got Benjamin LaFlot.
Echo.
We got his crew right here. Ooh, another cheeky monkey with orangutan fur.
Ah, nice.
And then a little close up there.
Echo.
And then Pete Carents from Upstate Down Under. Pelvis Presley asking Santa for just one thing. You ain't nothing but a hound dog, crying all the time. All
What do you think
right.
he's asking for? Just one thing.
I don't know, Steve.
Oh, just one thing.
Yeah. He's probably asking for Dan Cogliano to present
Whoa.
with the turtle.
Could be.
So, Pelvis Presley, your wish was granted because here's Dan Cogliano.
He's using that with virtual services from his church.
Very cool, man.
Love it.
And we got Mago Jack Del Wende from TBS Teca in Mexico. He's got a couple of ours. He's got the Basset Hound. Looks like it's maybe got raising ears.
And so does he.
Hey, and we got Fanny Madvav.
Yeah.
Very cool.
And there's Vanna.
Video. He's got the drawing board. Looks like the mini drawing. Oh, didn't get that. There we go. Got the mini drawing board there. Very cool. And then the Rummeister General. That's right. Bob Rumba coming at you from Tickety Talk. Make sure you're following him. He'll give you a free pumpkin. But there he is with the Hang On Monster.
Classic.
And Bobby Rumrums. Go
Bob
check him
must
out.
have 10,000 costumes.
10,000. And then Thomas Myers coming in hot as a legit Santa Claus.
Oh, yeah.
Let's be honest.
Oh.
There he is with our snowman.
It's going to melt soon. He better hurry up with that show.
And then closing out
That's
our
so
insiders, we have our very own Vance Dykes with his new George Sr.
There he is.
puppet. Vance Dykes has a collection of presidential puppets now. He's
And-
got Clinton, he's got
And
Trump,
clergymen.
and clergymen.
as
He's
well.
got quite the collection. So, Vance, thanks for sharing. And thank you all for sharing photos with us. We love highlighting all you
cool.
Axtell users. And it helps show how you are being creative with the characters
That's
that
right.
you have invited into your families.
It's overwhelming, folks. It's overwhelming to see that many people from around the world sharing just in a few days, that you've shared that many photographs with us of times that you treasure in your last year. It makes us so excited to be part of your career and life.
Steve, we had so many
40.
photos, I kind of just bailed on transitions.
That's cool.
I just started reading the names.
Philip Morris is running. They're hiding.
No, Meta.
They withdrew. They have a, what do you call it?
Oh, hold on.
A withdraw.
They
posted on
they
there.
just hit me up with this VR video that says, "Check your mailbox." Oh, another letter.
No, that's a cease and desist.
Oh man.
Oh,
well,
very cool.
Steve, CAX is coming up. CAX is around the corner,
So good.
and
Folks,
tell us
gotta
a
be
little
part
bit
of
about.
that.
Tell us a little bit about
Flex
it.
is just great. It's a gathering, a virtual gathering of people, of like-minded people like yourself, and people from Cadabra, and they join us. Axtell Cadabra get together. That's what K and AX CAX.
Could you
stand
put out
for.
your hand real quick?
Oh, sure. You want me to hold it?
No, just put out your hand like a little, like a Le Petit Chef was on it. There we go.
That is pretty small.
Why did you move away from it?
Okay.
All right.
So there's Cax.
I mean, it's kind of small, Steve. No one can see that.
Okay. Let me enlarge it by pinching. It's not working. I thought it would work. Isn't this a touch screen? There we go. Let me try it again.
No, this is it.
That's it.
This is it.
Big as I can get.
Yep.
Okay.
The joke's done.
February 2 through 5. There we go. I hate reverse monitors. Oh.
I mean, I could just do it like a normal person.
Yeah. February 2 through 5. It's a virtual convention, conference, and it's incredible. We've got a lot of people are going to be lecturing, and stars are going to be performing. It's incredible. Really, do register for this right here. Go to cadabra.org and register for CAX. You will wish you had, and we're going to be doing a CAX special with some special guests.
That's right.
Incredible.
Can you lift that up, Steve?
Incredible guests.
Could go all day with this.
All right, incredible guests. Please be part of virtual conference CAX.
VCAX.
And while you're at it, if you're not part of the Cadabra forum on Facebook,
right,
go register and apply to become part of Cadabra. It's free, and it's a great group of people.
For sure. Well, in just a minute, we're going to be looking at our new snail puppet, but first, let's check in at the shop and see what's going on there in the week.
Some incredible stuff.
All right, Steve, you walk us through what's going on here. What's going on right here?
Well, we're walking down a dark hallway, and look at this. There's a dragon that's being made right there. Oh, what?
Whoa,
what is that?
Rosie's
working on a snail.
This may or may not be a sneak peek.
A snail? What? Oh, look at that. Check it out. What's Jose working on? Oh, he's painting bird feet. These
there
are
it is.
dodo and vern feet. We've got a dino there, dino star, down the head of walls, the wall of heads. I mean, a dinky monster.
Got some Mick mouths.
Mike mouths. Correct. Floyd and several kiddo heads.
That's right.
In a bag. Don't put these on a baby's head.
Do a flapping
That's what
seal.
the bags say. Flapping seal.
Come over here. What's Nora working on?
She's buffing latex. This is latex that she's already buffed, ready for painting right here. Look at this. Oh, lots of different feathers.
Love
lots
it.
of colors. Hey, we're in the tech department.
Whoa, loafers.
Whoa, loafers. What's he working on now? The back of a tree. Check this out.
Got some vinyl put on the tree here.
This is the inside tech side of the tree. And out here is the artistic side of our tree.
Kind of a yin-yang thing.
It is. I love it. A lot of times I'm on the outside, they're on the inside of projects. Very cool. That's what's in the works this week.
Very cool, man. Well, hey, we have come. We got a little peek right there of a new puppet.
Oh, yeah, the tree. We've made several of those.
It's true.
You mean the dragon or the dinosaur?
Yeah.
Or the
Bro, I mean,
the little dinky monster. That's you can get that on our dinky page.
I mean, the snail puppet. Now, it shipped today, I believe, right?
That's right.
You just finished it up?
Yeah.
And took it up?
And that's going overseas to
Wisconsin.
Nailed it.
It's going to Brian Jensen's neck of the woods. It's a school that puts on some amazing dramatic performances, and we've been working with Nick Cicerelli over there, and he's part of their program, and this was one of the characters, and so you got a sneak peek, and we had to ship it. We couldn't show it on the show because it had to ship, but we have a video of it, and then I have a link to share with everybody.
That's so cool.
So
check this out.
All right, let's take a look.
I think this is Ryan demonstrating the snail for us.
This is Steve demonstrating. Hold on, let me turn this audio off, and let's check it.
Hey, how are you? Hey, this is our snail. Brand new. This is a silicone snail here. The head is silicone, the body is fabric. It's got a lot of features. First of all, the eyes can be controlled with your fingers inside
Love that.
of the eyes. That's right.
Bring this up.
And then the shell is rigid and beautiful. It's attached to the snail. And look at his tail moving along. This is the Joe Goslin pocket. Right
So
here, we
cool.
call it.
Yeah, Joe.
JGP. All right. This snail is finished, and you guys have been.
So,
watching
Steve,
it.
tell me a little bit about right here. You're moving the eyes
Isn't that cool?
with your fingers.
Yeah, my first index finger and my pinky are in the eyes there,
Special
and my middle fingers are operating the mouth
Okay.
with my thumb. And then
So similar to our alien puppet.
doesn't it just look squishy? It's the whole thing looks squishy, and I love the way the head matches the pattern of the body.
Yep.
It's
So your right
cool.
hand goes into the puppet, and your left hand
Yeah.
can use the tail or can just rest on it.
Yeah, you could just hold it, rest.
Yeah.
That's super cool.
So the
And
snail-
we've got that right on the website now.
The snail is live for purchase. So that one was silicone, and that was the first prototype. But we have our latex production
Yep.
model
Coming up.
that is now available for purchase, and we are sending out an email blast to our whole crew. But you guys get it first. So I'm going to put this in here.
Yeah, if you want to get on the list, click the link. Go
Yeah.
there now if you want to.
Now, Brian said, come on, Ryan, ambidextrous, you can go right or left. The way the snail is designed, the shell is different on either side.
yeah.
And there's actually an arm support. So technically, yes, you could use it both ways, but it's
It
designed
won't look nearly as good on the left
to
arm,
have your right arm in, left arm under. But-
because the only one side of the snail shell has the coil. The other side's fairly flat, and so that's what would be showing.
That's right. So be the first to order a snail. To order.
And we've had like at least 6 or 7 inquiries from this group alone for the snail. I think maybe more than that. And
Dropping a link right now.
okay, we'll get that up.
And we're kind of making a small batch of these. Oops,
Yeah.
so these are
but
kind of
we
a
are going to start
special.
them soon. We're starting them right away.
Right.
I've got to
All right,
finish a
let's see.
complete master mold on it, get it to Jose.
But we finalized the design
plaster
and we
molds, and
shipped
then
it
we
out.
take 'em
So
generation, and then we get the body and we change the patterns on the body and make them fit the shell of the latex version. And then
there's-
after that, we're going to be able to
sounds like a lot of busy
put
work,
them on,
Steve.
and a pocket has to be for the hand.
Hey, there's some photos on the link I just dropped in as well, and we're taking orders now. So as of now, the only people who even have the purchase link are you insiders. Tonight it will be going on Instagram and our email blast and all that, but we wanted to let you guys know so that you can have the first batch of snails that are coming out. This is a really fun character.
Yep.
And so again, Steve's hand was in the head just like this. He had his fingers, moving the eyes
There's
and the mouth,
Yeah.
and then his left hand in the little pocket in the tail, which was a great idea. And a lot of revisions went into the R&D of creating this body, figuring out the best way. Should the head go in the shell? Should it stay out?
So here's how I was performing it, and it might be if it feels awkward to you to get the tail to move too, you don't have to do that. You can just do this,
That's right.
and it's more of a vent figure this way without the tail showing. But if you want that tail movement, turn him a little bit sideways, cock his head a little bit out so you can see the side of his shell here, and there you got the tail moving too. It's really
Steve,
really
it looks
cool.
like you just want to rock and roll, man. Actually, that's Longhorns. Rock and roll will be the other way.
Yeah, this is
Just ask Ronnie James Dio, the inventor of the rock sign. Nailed it. Cobra Kai. He does kind of. So that is the. Steve, I'm going to play the snail video one more time before we move on.
All right.
Just because it's pretty cool. And it's not every day you get to see a new puppet here on Axtell. So,
especially a slimy snail.
Slimy Snail. Let's
I had
see.
to take a shower when I was done holding him.
Who are you? Hey, this is our snail. Brand new. This is a silicone snail here. The head is silicone, the body is fabric. It's got a lot of features. First of all, the eyes can be controlled with your fingers inside of the eyes. That's right.
And then the shell is rigid and beautiful. It's attached to the snail. And look at his tail moving along. This is the Joe Goslin pocket right here, we call it. The JGP. All right. This snail is finished, and you guys have been watching it on the show develop.
That's true.
Time.
People have seen it kind of since its inception. They've watched along. They've seen some of the design decisions you've made. And Steve, I love the shell, how the shell turned out.
Yeah. And tell me, why is it called the Joe Goslin pocket?
Well, I believe that Joe suggested on the show, hey, what about if there was a way to use your other hand to move the tail, right?
That's right.
And so he had proposed it, and it was a great...
it was a great solution, rather than pulling the head out of the shell, which was kind of what we were going for, but it would,
It's just a bit clunky.
Yeah.
It wasn't,
head, latex, it just wasn't working. So.
Right, and then wear and tear on the paint and all that.
Yeah.
So we definitely tried all those things, and man, we couldn't be more happy with how this turned out. So the first one shipped off to the school in Wisconsin, and now the latex version. Now, you could have this made in silicone if you want.
Sure.
But we have it priced on our website as the latex production model, and if you're ever interested in silicone, it's a little more flexible. It lasts longer for certain performers. That's what they prefer. That's always an option on any Axtell product.
Yep. Very cool.
Very cool, man. Well, dude, we have Mark Wade in the house with us.
But before Mark
this
comes
week.
on, I've got some chores for you to do.
I don't think so.
So do you remember last year when we were doing like the barns? Green barn, the red barn. Do you have recall on that?
Oh, I've heard of barns before, yeah.
Yeah. Last year, your chores included barns. I'm eliminating all of that.
Oh, new year, new chores.
New year, new chores. Since
Love
you
it.
didn't do any of those last year,
I will
just
say
gonna
there's
have you do
a
this.
lot of hangover from 2021 to 2022 when it comes to your expectation of chores. My expectations of chores have been met, nay, exceeded.
Okay. What we will be doing this year instead of barns is you're going to go out. I've torn them both down.
How do I torn them?
I tore them both down.
Oh.
You don't have to. So what I want you to do is go out and round up all the animals.
Okay.
And build one barn that captivates all of them.
One barn to rule them all?
Yes.
Like a Lord of the Rings
You
barn.
can paint it any
Got
color
it.
you want, and you come back and tell me when it's built in
Okay.
about 10 minutes.
I bet I could do all that in 10 minutes.
And round them all up.
Sounds very realistic, Steve.
And then tell me what color you painted it. That's your chore for
Okay,
today.
so round up the animals. New barn.
Yeah. Color.
Paint. Exterior paint?
Yeah.
Probably. And then tell Steve color.
Yep.
All right.
All right. Thank you,
I
man.
will check it out later. Let me hop in my Prius, my
See ya.
Prius.
And now it's time to Ask the Tiki. Give me fuel, give me fire, give me that which I desire. That's right, new me, new year, I got a haircut. Can you believe it, Steve? A little.
Sorry, looking flame.
Well, I'll be bald soon, Steve. The truth is, as a tiki, I'm getting kind of old. I'm losing my flames.
Well, I can relate. Hey, happy 2022.
There it is. We have been stuck in a time loop, much like Lost.
It seems like 2020 to me. All right. Hey, I've got some questions here from the insiders.
Give it to me, as they say, baby.
All right, our first was from Dale Freeman.
All right.
Oh, grand and glorious, wise as an owl, and handsome as Robert Redford Tiki.
Wow, Robert Redford just gets better with age. I hope that when he's 30,000 years old, he looks like me.
Exactly, yeah. Do you have a contract with an exterminator to keep the termite population under control?
Great point. I actually got a business card from a exterminator who was shipwrecked on my island. And as he was floating off, he handed me his business card. The problem is it's face up in the sand. I can see his name, but his contact info is on the back of the card. And because I don't have arms, I can't flip it over. And it says first extermination free.
Oh.
So I don't even have to pay, but I can't call. I've tried guessing the numbers, but that's a lot of digits to put together to guess the right number.
Yeah. Oh.
So no, I don't have a contract with an exterminator, but I'm this close. And if I had hands and fingers, you would see my thumb and first finger are really close together, showing how close I am to having an exterminator.
Well, speaking of Robert Redford, or speaking
Yes.
of Roberts, Robert Schur Jr. has...
Aragorn.
I'm doing transitions. Sorry, folks. I apologize.
Leave that to
Yes.
the meta boy.
The meta boy. Yes, the meta boy. All right, Robert Schur Jr., Aragorn, says, "Oh, magnificent repository of all knowledge.
Thank you, I think.
Do you have any regrets for 2021?
Wow. Any regrets for 2021? I would say every single Spirit Airlines luggage compartment flight Steve put me on was a regret. I think not getting any royalties on this little tiki right there is a regret. And subsidiary, et cetera, not getting things in writing vis-a-vis contracts with Steve for TV appearances and live streams. Yeah, let's just say, Aragorn, lots of regrets. I don't even have lips, so I can't blow that.
Here's one from Graham Rogers.
All right.
Oh, great tiki. For brutal cold days here in Arizona of 68 degrees, what do you recommend as a beverage of choice that can warm one's soul?
Why, obviously, a zombie would be my choice. Or, of course, a Mai Tai. Or, if you're on a budget, a simple LaCroix.
So
You could even heat it up for a toasty LaCroix mango treat.
Doesn't that get rid of the bubbles, though, when you heat it up?
Well, yeah, but it's still terrible. You can't act like the bubbles make it actually good, Steve.
Okay.
It's sort of like a truck of water drove by another truck that had a Jolly Rancher in it. And just the proximity to the Jolly Rancher allows them to call it Apple LaCroix.
barely flavors it whatsoever. Sue Johnson's wondering, oh, wonderful tiki, how was your new year?
Well, my New Year so far is great. I, of course, was at the ball drop in New York City. That was pretty cool.
You were?
Yeah, I was up there just talking to the hosts of all the late night shows and dancing on the TV and shooting off confetti.
I don't think so. I don't think
No,
you
well, I did through my Oculus glasses. That's right. This episode is brought to you by Oculus. By saying things about Facebook, we hope that the algorithm favors us.
We actually had lunch today. My friends and I.
Oh, I must have missed the invite.
Yes, with the maker of the Oculus Super Bowl commercial that's going to be coming up during the Super Bowl.
Whoa.
Yeah, more news about that later.
Tell me when the Super Bowl is, Steve. You probably know.
I think it was the day after the parade, wasn't it?
What parade?
The Super Bowl parade.
You heard it here,
New Year's
folks.
Day, the New Year's Day parade. The Macy's,
Axtell Expressions. The Macy's.
parade,
Come
whatever
on.
it was.
Do you mean the Rose Parade?
The Thanksgiving Day parade.
Oh, my gosh.
yeah.
You heard it here, folks. Sports talk.
John Piercy,
Ah, yes.
Mr. Tiki Sir,
Yes.
have you considered street preaching? You have
Well-
the voice for it.
I do, but people seem to say I'm a wet blanket. They're like, stop complaining about all the have-nots and focus on the have.
Yeah, exactly. Your tiki glass is half full,
That's true.
not half empty.
It's literally half full because there's a hole in the bottom from the termites.
Now that's a half empty comment.
Good point.
All right, so Stephen Aaron Deinhardt.
All right. Ooh, a double whammy.
Yeesh. He has a giant question here for you. Any relation to Easter Island? Your oral hygiene seems superb. Just how do you do it? One last question. Is there a special tiki lady in your life?
Ooh, well, the sands of Tahitian time have been sandblasting my chiclet-like teeth to perfection since 30,000 years ago. And as many of you know, I had a tree of envy in my life until she floated away.
Yeah, that's
and
true.
ended up somewhere in the Pacific Northwest. So it's been a while, to quote Stained.
Oh, and we're very, very sorry for that.
Thank you. I'd rather not talk about it.
Yeah.
I'd rather talk about my small flame.
Well, here is.
Stop it.
Here's one from Lawrence Bat and I. Oh, great and powerful tiki. Do you have any New Year's resolutions for 2022?
Well, let's see. Make kombucha.
Oh,
Would love to do that. Got a SCOBY ready to just drop it in and ferment. Probably going to add some lavender to it. I'm kind of a big booch guy. Let's see. Model rockets, cat's cradle, card tricks. These are all, sleight of hand. I have a lot of goals for this year. Maybe do some voiceover work.
excellent. Excellent.
Yeah, man.
And some street preaching.
Yep. If I can stop being so negative.
Here's one from Harry Stedman.
Oh, all right.
Sorry.
Hey, this is Harry.
Oh,
Wise
great.
guy.
Oh, great, wise, powerful, and needing a pay raise tiki.
You know, that's right.
Is cereal soup
This
the
again.
eternal question?
This is the one that gets me. I mean, technically, it's viscous, and there is cold soup, and there is soup that has dairy in it. So I'd have to say cereal is gross soup,
Oh,
and soup is gross cereal, if you think about it. It's really more of a mindset thing. Cereal is a mindset, man.
right?
Yeah.
cereal's a mindset. Got
It's
it.
a mindset. Like, you can just tell, oh, that's a cereal person. And then someone comes by like, oh, man, that's soup person.
Okay, here. You tell me.
All right. Oh, that's a cereal guy. Also a cereal guy. I think he's fed soup. I think he does half and half. He lives on the edge. Simon only does crumpets.
And tea.
Yeah, crumpets and tea.
All right.
Yeah, Chris Angel, he lives on the edge.
That's true.
Minestrone and Captain Crunch mixed. That's one of his main acts now in Vegas, baby.
Is that right? So
It is. You can quote me. I don't have a contract, so I'm not liable.
All right, and our last one here this evening, thank goodness. Brian Jensen.
Joke's on you. I'm going to drag it out.
Oh, ergomaniac.
Yes.
Excuse me. Oh, egomaniac. There you go.
That can't be right.
Who is all bite and no bark? What are your New Year's resolutions again?
Well,
That's a good one. Yep.
I think I'm giving up on card tricks and cat's cradle and sleight of hand and rockets. I think I'm going to focus on having white teeth, having a big nose, and a small flame.
So lowering your expectations for the year
Yeah, like my goal is to
not a bad
be
idea.
considered luggage on Spirit Airlines
to
flights.
survive 2022.
If I just make it to next year, and I myself am not shipwrecked, just the exterminators who come to my beach leave me their card, I will count it. A6, get that guy out of my face.
Do you have a commercial you want to do? Here. It's all about your royalties. Commercial?
Buy this guy, and maybe I can convince Steve to give me some money. Actually, I heard you made a little dinky tiki on a dinky talk.
Oh, yes. He's animatronic and he has eyes that move. We're going to be showing him next
Pretty
week.
soon, I think.
Or not next week, but 2 weeks from now.
Sounds like
Something like that.
I should get cut in on the paperwork. Being an actual
You can get a
tiki.
paper cut. Yep. It's true.
All right.
All right. Oh, here comes Ryan.
All right. Good luck with that. Don't set your expectations too high. Kind of like me and my New Year's resolutions. Keep your expectations low. All right. Bye.
Expectations lower, it'll kill your joy. Right.
This has been another episode of Ask the Tiki.
All right.
All
Hey,
right.
Ryan. How you doing?
Hey, love the snail, man.
Oh, did you see it?
Snail's looking good, bro.
Okay.
Oh, sorry, I missed that cue. I was deep in the metaverse.
Those Oculus goggles are not.
Well, they said one size fits all. I don't think that's right. So I've had these on for like an hour straight.
Did you paint the barn with that? Did you build the barn with that?
What's cool is this allowed me to preview the barn in what color I was going to paint it. So, all right, got to the location. I found the barn you tore
You mean
down.
in virtual reality?
Mm-hmm. No. Sorry. It shows me in virtual reality what the barn will look like when I paint it.
Will look like.
Yeah, so I got there and saw the torn down barn.
Yeah.
Built a new one. Brand spanking new.
Good. All good.
BSN. Previewed it in Oculus. Shows the color. Went to Sherwin-Williams. Got a color matched. Used an exterior. I did a satin finish. Easier to clean, than just
the
matte.
flat.
Yeah. Not quite semi-gloss. I don't know. In the sun, it just didn't look as good. Got it painted.
Good.
But then you tore down the old barn and all the animals were scattered. So I didn't have any animals to put in it because they all ran away. So you are welcome for the new barn. We probably should have built the new barn first, moved the animals, then tore down the old one. But because you just tore it down.
Well, you never did your chores. You didn't recognize either the green or the red barn. You always blew it. So I figured we'll just get rid of it. And you can just... Your next week's chores are going to be to round up the animals.
It's a very Noah situation.
Get them in there. Noah? All right, man.
Sounds good. Well, speaking of sounding...
That's great. And what color? What color was the satin?
It's the color of satin was TBD because it was metaverse built. But here's the thing, dude. Having a space in the metaverse, we now have a barn in...
Let me see the goggles.
In an island in the metaverse.
Okay.
Check it out. You tell me. It's gradient green and purple.
Oh, nice. Oh, that's cool.
Yep.
Okay, and that's what it's going to look like.
Mm-hmm.
Gradient green and purple. Kind of like a logo barn.
Yeah, man.
That is cool.
But like vintage. Like ironically vintage.
It was a zombie. I thought... Okay. Too much virtual reality for me.
So yeah, There we go. Hey, speaking of too much to handle, oh my gosh, we have Mark Wade.
that's a
too hot
right
to
there.
handle.
Too hot, super hot.
Hey, let's check in with our good buddy, Mr. Mark Wade.
Check it out. Oh my gosh, Mark Wade.
Hey, Steve, how are you, buddy? Good to see you.
I'm doing great, man. Oh my gosh. You and I, we go back a
couple years anyway, don't we? More than a couple. Long time.
I think the first time we talked was in 1980. Wow.
I think you're right.
82 or 83, something like that.
That long in there somewhere. That sounds about right.
And I had started to produce my puppets, and you saw my stuff, and you were pretty excited. And you said, Steve, oh, bless your heart. You said, Steve, could we meet? Because my mom lived in Ohio, and I was out in California, and I said I was going to be back there in Ohio visiting my mom. And you said, let's meet. I think we met at the Mansfield Mall.
We did. We did a little restaurant there at the Mansfield Mall. I remember that first meeting.
I love it. You know, that meeting meant the world to me, man.
Oh.
I was sitting there with one of the kings of ventriloquism.
Oh my gosh.
Mark Wade.
I'll send you that
and
check.
having coffee, I don't know, sandwiches or whatever we had. And then you started talking about, a line of bird puppets,
Yes. I repped you at a convention at one of the early Laugh Makers or one of the conventions.
Oh, yes.
And they were asking me, do you have anything in the way of like a bird or a parrot or a cockatoo or something? And I said, well, I'll talk to the guy that can make that happen.
Oh my gosh.
And that's how it came about.
Oh my gosh, that's so cool. Yeah, so that was the first time we began to talk long distance.
Right.
And then I don't know if you know this, but well, you probably do. But you asked me are you a ventriloquist? And I said, no, I'm a magician, but I do puppetry. I have a puppet stage in my magic act.
Right.
And you said, man, you should really ditch that puppet stage and learn ventriloquism.
Too much
And
to
I
carry
said, oh
around.
man, I don't know if I can do that. And you said, yes, you can.
You can.
And
You
so
can.
I started taking, I jumped on the Bill Boley tapes and started
good.
listening to those. And I read your books and listened to your tape because you had a great tape too about kid show magic or
Right.
kid show ventriloquism.
Right.
And that started me out. It took me about 3 months and I figured it out. And you said, if you're going to sell puppets to ventriloquists, you better learn how to do ventriloquism because you're going to be standing there and
Because they do something with it, and you're gonna go, oh, okay, what? What do I do now?
what do I do? So, man, you have a great place in my heart. You started me out in ventriloquism,
Oh, thanks.
and you helped me along the way in so many ways, ways that we can't talk about. That you just did. You did some great stuff for me along the way. It's just wonderful. But
Oh, thanks.
this is an interview of you, and I want to know how you, Mark Wade, got started in ventriloquism.
Well, it's typical. When I was a kid, I got a Danny O'Day doll, which my sister drug out and left in the apple orchard. And I picked him up, and rain and water came out of his mouth and ears and got everything else. I said, "Where's my
my
dummy?"
gosh.
So I got a Charlie McCarthy this time. So I had both a Danny O'Day and a Charlie McCarthy puppet. Played with them, and I didn't really learn ventriloquism. It was kind of like, "Oh, how you doing?" One of those kind of deals behind the puppet, as most kids do, or they clench
Yeah.
the teeth. Go, hey, look at me, I can hear this. Yeah, one of those kind of deals. So I took the Mayer course, and I actually took the Mayer
Yes.
course twice. I took the original Fred Mayer course, the one that Fred Mayer put out on the mimeograph form. Then later on, I took, with the popsicle stick. And then later on, I took Clinton's version of it. So I've been to the Mayer
Yes.
course twice doing it. I like both of them. A few little subtle differences, but basically the same course.
And then you joined the Mayer course.
And then I helped Clinton on a couple of things. Yes. a couple
Yes,
of- we did
yes.
DVDs together, and I made a DVD that was sold with the course for a number of years.
Man, you are part of the history of modern ventriloquism. This is amazing.
Well,
And not only that, but you're known as the #1 kids ventriloquist in the world,
oh, thanks.
and you're the executive director of Vent Haven. Tell us what that is.
But I'm the executive director of the Zen Haven Convention, not the museum, the convention.
Yes,
I'm just an advisor on the museum part.
Yeah,
And
as I am.
way back when we had chairman, the executive director was always the curator of the museum. And every year they would select one of the advisors to run the convention for the following year. Well, I ran it 7 or 8 times. And then for a couple of years, we didn't have a convention, just timing, the curator left and the timing wasn't good. We didn't have it for a couple of years and went to Las Vegas. But I get a call from John Brooking, who is the president of the museum. He goes, Mark, I want you to get this convention back up on its feet. I want you to run it for us. I said, okay. So we talked. I said, I don't want to change chairman every year. That you can't build any consistency. So I said, if you want me to do it, I'll do it if I can become executive director.
Ah,
And that means I had complete authority and control over what's going on with everything. And he agreed, and I've been doing now 22 years as executive director.
isn't that something?
So actually, I've been
My.
out of all the conventions we run, I've run probably 29 or 30 of them. I know, I'm a brute for punishment.
Wow. What a legacy, though. I mean, I've been to many of them since 1980. I think 84 or 86 was my first one.
Mhm.
Tim Selberg's first year, whenever that was, I think he and I were both the first year there. David Ginn was there the first year that I was
Right,
there. So
right.
that might tell you. I don't know if it was 84, 86, who knows? You have
David-
so many of
David's
those in
a
your
good
head.
buddy of mine as well. He's a great guy.
Absolutely. Oh, yeah. Oh, my gosh. I remember just flashbacks of like Dale Brown and his bag lady and Jeff Dunham introducing me, saying that I was the dancing bear and Captain Kangaroo, you know.
I know. We always had fake introductions for everybody.
So fake,
I got a
yeah,
funny story
absolutely.
about Jeff. Jeff was always in our junior, and that time we had competition. We kind of changed that just to open mic situation
Yeah,
now.
yeah.
In the early days, Jeff won it so many times, the kids would actually contact us and said, is Jeff Dunn going to be in it? If he's going to be in it, I'm not going to enter. So we had to retire him as champion of the kids version. Then he got into the senior version. He did the same thing all over again. We had to retire him from there. So we just made him we made him a board member. So it was good.
Incredible. Oh, that's hilarious.
We had to kind of take him out of the picture there a little bit.
Sure. Yeah, you got to take the man out. He's too much. He's too much talent.
Right.
I remember Carl Garay and Tomio and
over there.
So many acts, so many
Carl
incredible
really helped
acts.
me when I got started with my business. He gave me a lot of good business advice. We were good friends.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh,
I would call
that's cool.
Carl up and say, Carl, what about contract? What about agents? What about this, that, and the other? He always gave me top line advice. Good guy.
Wow. Yeah. And then you also had a magazine that you published for how many years?
10 years. It was called the New Oracle. The original Oracle was the organ of the IVS, or not IBV, I'm sorry, IBV, International Brotherhood of Ventriloquists. W.S. Berger ran that magazine. Well, when he got older and he passed away, I kind of picked up the mantle in the mid 70s and ran from like 75 to 85. And
that's right.
It was about 10 years there. And I could do it because my mom and dad owned newspapers, so I could get typeset for free. I could get these things done for free.
Wow.
That's why I was able to do it all that length of time, because my dad passed away. My mother sold the paper, so that kind of ended my career with trying to get free stuff done with the old newsletter there. So we had to kind of cancel that out.
Yeah. Well, that was an incredible magazine, and it had so much heart. It had you. You are the soul, the heart and soul of ventriloquism all the way through. It's been there for me. Whenever I think of it, I mean, your name is central to the whole thing. It's just so.
It's so funny. After a while, people are really hot to contribute, but after a while, it kind of wanes a little bit. I mean, they mean well, but they don't always get you articles. So here I am writing my article and writing all these other articles as well, but I didn't put a byline on it. So I want them to think other people were writing them. I would write all these other articles. And it was me. It wasn't everybody else. It was just me writing.
Did you use fake names?
Well, no, not really. I just didn't put a byline on it, so they just didn't know who it was from.
Oh, that's hilarious! Oh my gosh!
But it was called Society of American Ventriloquists.
Yeah.
And that's SAV, and we had that for 10 years.
Yeah, and this was the only way ventriloquists could communicate with each other, was like publishing something through your magazine, because there wasn't the internet. And then later, as the internet became part of the scene, it was amazing to see how many people knew each other from being a member of your organization, or for having gone to Zen Haven or whatever. Incredible.
Well, it was a lot of fun. It was a lot of work, I tell you. Some of the writers were really good, and some of the writers were just okay. Had to doctor up their articles a little bit, make them presentable. Not that they wrote bad things, they just weren't good writers.
No, absolutely right. They had good things to share, but they needed to be tweaked. Yeah. So Zen Haven Convention, oh my gosh, it's been amazing. You are going to have one coming up. We have one every year. What are the dates again for this one?
Dates are July 13 to 16, and we're at the same location we've had now for the last 4 or 5 years. It's the Cincinnati Airport Holiday Inn, which is about 3 or 4 miles from Zen Haven Museum. And that's one of the reasons we keep it there. Free shuttle service from the airport, plus also we take them over to see the museum. And especially this year, it's very important because we're featuring our new Zen Haven Museum this year.
It's going to be incredible. The new buildings, all the new construction is going to be going on. We're going to be able to see that this year for sure.
Right.
And it's oh my gosh, so many people in our world in the industry have contributed money and efforts to raise money for the museum. And we're going to get to finally see that payoff. And we're going to be there. Ryan and I are going to be there with an Axtell booth this year. Yay!
Yeah, I'm happy to see you guys come back. That's great.
Yeah, it's been tough, no question about it. But we're going to be there.
Your problem is
And,
you're too popular, Steve. You sell more. You sell things before you get them on the shelf. They're gone.
It's right.
And that's
We
a
just
good
haven't
problem to
had the
have.
ability to build up enough inventory to bring to a convention because
Sure.
they sell as soon as we make them. And of course, the pandemic's been a big hit, and we've had to do what everybody else has to tuck our tails and hang in there. And we've survived.
Oh, well, you made it. You made it through, and that's a good thing. You come out
That's
the
it.
other side. That's great.
Now, you've had an incredible career, and I know it's still going on, and we're going to talk about the future of your career. But right now, take us back to some of the highlights of Mark Waid and what you've done, not only having written books and being the head of the Zen Haven Convention, but also as a performer. What have you done? What are some of the highlights?
Well, I finished up 40 years of being a professional ventriloquist. And I started out doing school shows, which was my
Yes.
forte because I have a degree in education. I was a teacher at one time, believe it or not, elementary teacher. So a kind of natural affinity for working with kids. So we got into doing school shows, and it spread. I was doing school shows in California and Arizona and East Coast, West Coast, in between. I did shows all over. I did probably in 9 months, 350 to 400 schools in 9 months.
Oh my goodness!
Every year for that many years.
Wow.
So I liked it. In the summertime, though, I had to work as well. I mean, you had 3 months to pay for it in summer. You had your summers off as a teacher. So what I did was I went to some fair conventions, fair manager where they can see your talent. And I did my bit on stage, and an agent saw me. And I found out later he was the second largest fair booker in the country, variety attractions. So he came up to me and said, you're better than the guys we've been hiring. Would you like to come and work for me? I said, in the summer? I said, sure. So we signed the contract. He said, I got some new people I want you to open for. I said, okay.
Oh, man.
A new actor thing. He's going places. His name is Garth Brooks.
Oh.
So I opened for Garth Brooks a few shows. Then he got a new gal named Reba McEntire, and he put me in with Reba, and I opened for her. So I just kept jumping around for all these country acts doing the shows. I stayed with Variety Attractions about 8 years. But the road is a hard mistress, as they say. So I didn't want to be gone all that much time. So we kind of dwindled away from it after 8 years. I went into doing library shows and spreading the word about books and reading and all that. So I did a lot of library shows.
You sure
and I kind of took the place of the fairs. I still did a fair occasionally, but I got tired of eating the dust and the road grime,
Right.
So that's what I did. I did those things. And then in the meantime, I wrote a book called Kid Show Ventriloquism.
You sure did.
A hardback version and a softback version. I just came out with another book here a few years ago called Kid Show Ventriloquism Encore.
Yeah.
So I just got that done and out. So we're doing. Then we did
good stuff.
DVD.
It should be in every entertainer's library, not just ventriloquists. I mean, it has so much more to share than ventriloquism.
Well, I try to give them some insights into some of the things that you can get, some of the good things, some of the pitfalls, and why reinvent the wheel if I already did some of that. They might as well take my advice for what it's worth, and they can do something on their own.
Yeah. You have also been instrumental in being a consultant or a mentor to several ventriloquists over the years. In fact, you had a particular style of mentoring where you would bring people out to see you perform.
Yes, what we did was a 3-day deal. They would fly out to Central Ohio. I was based out of the Columbus area.
Yeah.
And I was based out there. So they would come to Grove City, Ohio, where I lived, and they would get a hotel. And then we would go out, and on my school shows, they would go with me. Every day I had school shows that went out, and they could take notes or watch what I was doing. Then we had classroom time after the show back at my condo. And we came back and we sat and we worked with them for 3 or 4 days. And so we got them pretty much where they needed to be. Got a chance to see the live show and got to find out, ask me questions about what they saw. What did you see that you liked, or how does this affect your show? And we kind of put all that together.
Boy, the lucky people that have had the opportunity to do that with you. Oh, my goodness.
Probably about 10 or 15 of them that did that.
Oh, wow. I know some, and they've told me what an incredible, life-changing experience that was for them.
Well, thanks. I'm gonna have to
So,
pay you a fee for all these nice plugs you're putting in for me here.
No.
Send you $5.
That'll cover it. Hey, so what are you doing now? I understand you're doing something different besides just performing as a ventriloquist.
Well, yeah, I'm doing public speaking, and I'm doing public speaking and throwing ventriloquism into it. I have a medical condition. It's called essential tremor. I don't know if you knew too much about that or heard
Yep.
too much about it or not.
Yeah.
And it's hereditary. You don't catch it from anybody. My grandmother
Oh.
had it. My uncle had it. His son had it. I've got it. Maybe one day Brett might have it, my son. But you shake, your hands
You went
shake.
through some surgeries.
Yes, 2 brain surgeries. And it's called deep brain stimulation. And to interrupt that shaking of your hands, what they do is they go in and they put electrodes into your brain down to a generator. I have a generator implanted in my chest here. And it's a battery operated deal, and you charge it up. And what happens is it breaks that
Cycle.
thought, that cycle, so to speak, so you don't shake as much or shake at all. Like these hands are dead still.
Look at that.
Yeah.
Wow.
Before, I was like shaking paint for Lowe's or something like that. I could, waving a load of people I didn't even know. That kind of thing.
Right.
And my hand actually went about like that. And so they got that pretty wonderful. So I talk about how losing your passion, how you can lose your passion for something through a medical thing, and how you can regain it through perseverance. So we talk about perseverance and
Oh my gosh.
so I don't turn my hand off so they can see it shake. I show them a video. A hospital did a video of me doing this whole procedure.
Yes. It was almost a
They
documentary.
found out I
right?
was a ventriloquist, and they said, "Can we come in and film?" So I said, "Yeah, I guess that's fine." So the day of the operation, Jody and I they brought a makeup artist in, did makeup on us, asked us questions, interviewed us, and then they took me in the operating room, and they came in with cameras in the operating room. There I am with my head in a vise, so I couldn't move my head around. They're opening my head up, and so they're drilling into my skull because they put needles all around your head to keep the pain away. And I felt like they were playing ping pong in there. They were digging around. And the guy said, and then they brought my puppet in. They put on my arm. They said, I'm laying on my back with my arm up in the air, and it's now do something. There I am.
No
My
way.
head opened up, my brain exposed, and my hand with a puppet on right here. Puppet goes, "Hey, you got a hole in your head." I said, "Well, thanks. I needed to hear that." And so I did a little something for them. And they thought it was great. And the hospital uses it now as a selling tool for other people that might need deep brain stimulation. The
Oh my
DBS
goodness.
was made originally for Parkinson's, and they found out it works just as well, if not better, for essential tremor. So that's what I'm talking to groups and organizations. And what I plan to do with this is go to a speakers bureau with it when I want to hone it out a little bit more, polish a couple more edges on that.
Oh,
It's all
yeah.
me doing this.
You are such an inspiration, man. Oh my gosh. You have been personally to me as well, a mentor in ventriloquism and a very kind friend that has been looking over my shoulder for years. And I'm proud to be part of the museum advisors with you.
I'm glad you're on the board.
And
you need to be there.
It's incredible. Yeah, I'll be there this year.
That's great. That's great.
Super neat. Mark, Wade, thank you so much for being part of Inside Axtell.
Steve, I enjoyed every moment.
You've been inside Axtell for years.
And I'm glad to see you again, but it's been too long, and we're not going to make it that long next time, I tell you.
No, for sure. All right. We'll see you soon, my friend.
Thanks, Steve.
Hey,
we'll
folks,
see y'all down.
how can people get in touch with you, Mark Wade?
They can go to my Facebook page. It's Mark Wade Ventriloquist. They can go on there. I have a fan page and a regular Mark Wade Ventriloquist page. They can do that. They can go to venhavenconvention.com and get the information on the convention. Or they can just look me up and call them in the phone book. They can just call me if they want. Do people use phone books anymore? I don't think so. Whatever that ancient
I know
thing
you're
is.
not in Ohio anymore, though. Where are you?
No, I'm in a place called Barefoot Bay, Florida.
Wow. That sounds like
Land
the
of
most.
umbrellas and iced tea. That's what I tell people. You know?
Oh my gosh. And Gary Owens over there with you too?
Gary's about eight miles down the road. In fact, he's going to be coming to dinner tomorrow night. He and his wife.
Oh, how cool is that?
we see
He's
each other
been on our show, of
quite
course.
a bit. So yeah, it's really cool. Tom Crowd came for Thanksgiving. He was coming through and stopped for Thanksgiving here. So it's been
How
good.
exciting.
It's all good.
Love you, man. Thank you so much for sharing your time with us.
Thanks a lot, Steve. We'll talk to you soon.
We'll see you soon. All right. Bye-bye.
He's a goat
Greatest
of all
of
time.
all time. Mark Wade.
Give it up for the Wade Meister General, Mr. Mark Wade.
Wade Meister General.
Wade Meister General.
I like that.
Man, he is a good guy. There's some cool comments that came in while you were interviewing Mark. Shana Martin said, keeps me going and inspires me to be a puppeteer. Steve Petra.
Yeah.
Steve Petra said, I saw the video of Mark's hospital visit, and it is amazing and entertaining.
Incredible.
Keith Mossberger said, Mark, I learned from you on your DVD, Successful Ventriloquism.
So many.
Gina saw the brain surgery video as well. Awesome. Yeah, so Mark, a lot of love for you. You are a giant within the community.
Yeah.
And grateful to have you on the inside with us.
Fantastic.
Yeah. And shout out to Sherry, who is here with us. Oh my gosh, that's an auction shirt, friends. He's reaching for it. I think we're moving into an auction.
I don't know.
I told Steve we'd do an auction if we had 30 people, and we got 30 people right now, so we're going to an auction.
All right.
Okay.
Here,
All right. So
All
Steve,
right,
what do you have for us today?
Oh, for the auction?
For the auction.
This is really, really cool. I got to get back on my page. For some reason, it went away. My auction just got to be there because we got to have two eyes on this. All right, folks.
All right. And for the comments and all that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
For the bids. We're going to be bidding on a brand new auction tonight. This is a lot of stuff that you've never seen. And it's not a one-off. It's Brian doesn't even know what all this is.
I don't. I'm like, what? Yeah. Brian Jensen said probably a used 2021 to 2022 party
Calendar.
favor horn.
Yeah.
This just in.
All right.
Lawrence Bad and I said a snail. Unfortunately, no.
Not a snail, no. Won't be a snail this time. But here we go.
All right.
Is that all the table space we have on this shot? There. How's that? A lot of black at the bottom. Is that because of our...
That's where the bids go.
Oh, got it. Oh, wow, yes. Oh, that's right. Actual bids go under there.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, this is going to be great. It has been a while.
Now, will the snail fit on that page for Lawrence? I don't know.
I don't know, but okay.
Cherie said a tree.
Here we go, folks.
An animatronic tree.
Let's start this out. We have a Dino,
A Guthrie original.
Triassic Park t-shirt.
From an insider. From
an
Mike
insider.
Guthrie, a fellow Californian. Stuff's already... Oh, here we go. Just because we can.
Whoops. All right. We have a t-shirt. It is a large.
Is it? Nope.
A large t-shirt with our dino on it. We have a magic coloring book. You want to see the beautiful pictures?
After the song, yeah.
Uh-oh.
Why are you flipping that book weird, guy?
So odd.
Cherie also said a loaf of bread.
Oh, there they are. Oh, there they are. Okay.
Nailed it. We got the coloring book, an ongoing gag that everybody loves.
Uh-oh.
What you got? A struggle? A stand struggle?
No, hopefully not. All right. 2 ventriloquist routine books from Tom Ladshaw.
Hey, Tommy L.
These
As
are-
he's known around my condo.
There's things in here for turtles, for a whole bunch. Oh, that's fun. Okay. Routines from his collection, and these are 2 yearbooks
from Tom Ladshaw's Ventriloquist.
Steve, I got a lot of people making puns about the correct mugs and the mugs that you normally bang into each other. Can we just check in on the mugs, please? Harry Stedman's here. Check in on the mugs, please. That was for you, Lawrence. The mugs are just as cracked up as you would hope.
I need to have... Oh, here we go. It's a musical.
It's wind chimes. Musical mugs.
I love it. Love it.
When the ball hits the mugs like a big hammer, all it's a man.
Okay, we got a new gag, so that's going to be... We'll have to
musical
figure that
mugs. We'll play musical mugs and see which one is the first to break.
I could organize them in such a way that's lowest to highest
And then
pitch.
whoever's mug breaks
I'll
gets
try
a
it.
free animatronic tree.
Well, but when it breaks, the pitch goes up. So it always goes to the end, the highest note. All right, very good.
All
Okay,
right.
so we got those two things. A dinky stand.
Whoa!
This is exactly like the one I'm using here for this rack o' dinkies.
It's even got the silicone nubs on it for
These,
traction control.
Really nice because the latex grabs right onto that and holds on tight. They don't just fall off all the time.
And the nice thing is you could wear a trench coat and keep this under, and you could sell them on the street, and you could expand out all the dinkies. Wait, do it again. Get those screenshots.
Yeah, this is
Send them in.
something that you will definitely want to have.
Yeah, Brian said you could put your mugs on that too.
You could, but that
Ooh,
would...
Steve Petra said an Axtell mugaphone. Patrick said that too. Oh, this just in from Joey. He puts water in the mugs.
When he puts them on here?
Yep. Not on the stand.
Oh, he puts water in the mugs to what? Make them...
Change the pitch, bro.
Oh, interesting idea.
See the P.
Maybe I should keep this to put the mugs on. Is that your point? No, I'm going to include this.
Okay. And it comes with, that's right, folks, 10 dinkies. Just kidding.
No, it doesn't come with 10 dinkies, but it comes with one dinky.
Whoa, what? Dude,
gonna-
a Dinky Rex.
It's going to come with Dinky Rex. He goes like on one of these pegs. Boom. Done. Now, what's cool about Dinky Rex
Yeah.
is that he looks so cool in the hatching egg.
No way.
Yeah, check this out. Look at this
Dude.
little guy.
Oh yeah, mommy.
Look at that little guy. Isn't
I love.
that cool?
So that's our hatching egg.
Yeah, hatching egg.
Dude, and Steve, I'll tell you what. I'll throw in the Dinky T-Rex Axtrax.
Oh, and axe tracks for the Dinky T-Rex.
That's right. About how he wants candy. The people don't know
yeah.
this about Dinky Rexes, but they love candy, and when they come chasing after you, they're not
that's
trying to
cool.
scare you. They just want candy.
All right, this is like, with that included, it's like a $450
Yeah, this is like $380,
value.
$390.
Yep.
So let me write that down. That I'll throw in the Axtrax.
Okay, do that. That is cool. So this is the, oh, look what he would look like with these on.
Oh.
You want to check out the Oculus?
Wow, bro. I'm in the metaverse.
Dude, yeah.
You'd have to tie them on.
Tie one on?
Yes, and the egg is included. That's right. The egg is part of this, friends. The hatching egg.
Yeah. That's
Steve,
right.
Steve, put him in the egg again.
Oh, looks so cool.
And the cool thing about the egg is it works with a lot of other characters.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you can use your bird puppets in here or whatever.
And Steve, turn it around. So it's like, oh my gosh, I have an unhatched egg.
You can bring it out like this.
Okay.
Hold the egg, and then you could throw out some chips. That would be
Even
like the egg just broke.
Scraps of paper.
Turn it
Scraps
around.
of paper.
Scraps of paper, or better yet, take a manila envelope and chop it up into pieces.
Better than that, get real egg scraps.
Better than that, don't use an egg.
Nailed it.
Yeah, but he looks so great. He looks just like he's out of a movie.
Dude,
I love
so
this.
cool, man.
Yeah, he's one of my favorite dinkies for sure.
Yeah, dinky.
Yeah, all right, so let's start this at $250.
And just to explain, this is
We go up by $5 increments.
Yep. Oh, you can go up higher than $5 increments, just divisible by 5.
Yeah.
Keep it even bids, divisible by 5. This is a $390 value. Well, the egg, the dino, and the Axtrax is $390 plus the other stuff. So we'll call it.
Yeah.
We'll call it $400 value. And to bid, you just put a comment, and we'll add shipping to it, of course, because we're all in different areas. So only bid if you're willing to win.
Yeah.
And if I miss a bid in the comments and you don't see it on the screen, let me know.
That's right.
And sometimes the algorithm doesn't show us every single one. So starting bid is $250.
You can start your own dinky collection with.
All right.
This.
Let's see here. Harry Stedman said, would the dinky talk fit in the egg for the dinosaur if the winner wants one? I would have to see if the base it would
dinky
sit
talk.
on it would
The
sit
dinky
on
talk.
top of it. It wouldn't fit all the way around it, but the egg could probably be cut.
Come down. It could probably
Yeah.
sit on the base.
Probably
This would
did.
sit on the base, yeah. Yeah, I think it
Let's
would.
see. Brian, did I really miss the first bid already?
Really? I wasn't looking. That's the
I
problem.
don't see one. I never know.
Who is it?
I never know, though, if Brian's like,
Pulling my leg.
He said you missed the first big.
and then he corrected it with bid.
Oh, okay. Megaphone. Let's see. Charles.
Hey, everybody. Hey,
Chuck
everybody,
Lyons
everybody,
probably
everybody,
did the first bid. Am I right? Am I right or am I right? Right.
All right. Well, I'll keep an eye out. Let's see here.
Put it on a booster seat.
Nice.
Yeah, love it. All right. So we're looking for $250 to start this thing off. $250. All right. $250 from Chuck Lyons.
All right. I got Chucky D.
Chucky D. Where
I
that
don't-
come from?
He's from Beastie Boys.
Well, Chuck isn't.
All right. Chuck Lyons at $250.
All right.
Oh, and then I got
Brian,
Brian Jensen at
$255.
$255. Okay.
All right,
I'm
$255.
starting to see the bids here, friends.
All right, we're there. $255. Do we hear $260? $260.
Brian
Anyone?
Jensen, $255.
$255.
$255.
$255. No.
I mean, technically, it's divisible by 0.05.
$5.
Nailed it.
$5. $255.
Pop him back in the egg, Steve. Let me see him.
$255. Look at this little guy. Come here.
Yeah. All right. 255.
$255 going once.
All right, going once.
What?
$255 going once.
What are you doing in there?
Ah.
Nailed it. There it is. The classic. You didn't even forget your lines, Steve.
Oh, no. It's only been a year. Only been 1 year.
All right. Ooh.
$260.
Well,
for charity.
Brian Jensen is outbidding himself.
For charity.
Oh, No, hold on. Graham Rogers is there. I have Graham Rogers at $260. I have Diana Hale at $260.
$265. Brian
And
Jensen.
I got Brian Jensen back on top at $260. Ooh, I got Candy Badenai at $300.
Candy Bat and I.
The Great White North attacks. Candy Badenai.
Candy.
Now, from what I remember,
Oh,
Lawrence
the
was
abstract
telling
is
us
about I like candy, so
the song
I
is
like
about liking
candy.
candy and brushing your teeth.
I like candy.
And wasn't it Candy that had used some dinkies in some children's presentations?
that's right.
Virtually,
Yep.
I think.
She fell in love with the Dinks.
So she may enjoy having this
yeah.
curriculum.
305 because Brian likes candy.
Not only does Brian place bids, but he always has like a little reason.
Yeah, he ups it with a bit of a kick. A little extra added
All right,
in.
so I got 305
305 to
from
Brian
Jensen. And reminder, I'll throw in the Axtrax download as well. That'll be
Zumba for kids,
Oh,
that's
Zumba
right.
with kids.
Yep.
Very cool. I remember hearing about that.
All right, 305, Brian Jensen. Okay. All right. Do we hear 310? And then we'll start counting down. Let's get a 310 in there at least, and we'll start counting down.
You can say that again.
Zumba for kids. Very cool. Say it for the kids in the back.
All right.
Because I really like candy.
I do. I like candy.
All right.
But you got to brush your teeth.
Oh, yeah.
See,
I do.
newest comment is Candy Badenai at 310.
Candy Badenai.
Steve, I say we start counting
All right,
it
here we
down.
go. Candy Bat and I at 310 going once.
What are you doing in there?
Candy Badenai.
Huh? What are you doing in there?
I'm not pointing at anything.
Oh, yes, you are.
No, this means going once.
Oh,
You know what's cool is both Candy and Lawrence told me we're the first ones to ever make bat and eye jokes.
Really?
Yeah, the first ones.
I can't imagine.
No, never. People in Canada are too nice to make terrible jokes like that.
Well, welcome to...
Leave it to us Californians.
Yeah, we got it.
All right, going once to Candy.
Yeah. Yeah, Shayna. I know. I love the egg, too. It looks so great.
Yeah.
All right.
And the egg, for you, those of you who know, is available on our website, too. So if you decide down the road you're interested in an egg, it's something that we make.
The one on the website has the blanket attached to it. The blanket just gives you extra cover for your arm and stuff, but I didn't think it needed it with this little guy. It's so cool and lightweight.
And you could always add one if you wanted to.
Sure. Just tack it onto the bottom.
All right, Steve, are we going twice?
Yeah. Let's do Candace. Going twice.
Peace, lady. He said it before I could.
Yeah, I know.
Peace, lady.
Now,
All right.
Make it more of a D.
Peace, lady.
No, I don't want to. Because you're supposed to think like a B, even though you're saying D.
Look like a butterfly. Sting like a D.
No, not quite.
It wants a
That wasn't bad.
ventriloquist lessons. Let me know.
All right, 315.
Hold on. Well, with a question mark. That means, is he doing 315? I don't know.
But Candace, not. Oh, okay. All right, 315. Anyone? 320.
hold on.
Candy.
Wait.
320. Candy.
All right. Oh, Candace.
All right. Candy, bat and eye.
320.
What'd you do that for?
Bat and eye. It's kind of.
I
a
wish
joke.
I had my Canadian
It's an inside joke.
Hey, I'm getting my mailbox is full again. People love my ventriloquist skills.
I don't think so.
All right, I got Candace at 320. Thank you.
Who's that guy?
Oh, that's Ryan.
Oh.
Where's my flag?
Your Canada flag, or you? I don't know. Where are my vertical glasses? Everything's missing.
For some reason, we have two American flags.
Don't
One's on
even
the
think.
floor over there. Where's the Canadian flag?
All right.
All right.
$320 going once.
Going once to Candace.
$320 going twice.
Joe Bilbo's here. Scuba Dab Joe, Scuba Dab Joe, Scuba Dab, Scuba Dab, Scuba Dab Joe.
Just
all right,
popping in
I'm
before he
watching
goes
the
to sleep.
comments.
We feel like such a drive-by, Joe. Such a drive-by. We're just like in Route 66.
All right, Candy. I got Candy at 320.
800. Oh, okay. All right.
Peace, baby.
Oh, okay, got it. Sorry, Harry.
Harry.
All right.
Harry.
All right.
Harry.
And just so you know, our perfect accents are
Yes.
all in love. They're never meant to be
That's right.
anything but affectionate because, let's face it, everyone talks cooler than Americans.
What are you doing?
I don't know. My arm is doing something weird.
All right. He's
It's
reaching for it.
Freaking out. It's freaking
Whoa,
out.
oh, whoa, oh, whoa,
Whoa, $320. Whoop, 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 whoop.
Congrats.
Still no batteries, huh?
Still, I'm missing the batteries. That's a leftover. That's leftover from. Congratulations,
All right.
Candy.
Hey, hit the like button.
All right. This
And
is like-
congratulate Candy Bat and I. She was sharing. She uses Dinkies for. She's done Graham Rogers. I'm waiting for. My New Zealand accent is purely based on Flight of the Conchords.
Ah.
Is that it? And you probably won't. It won't be the same as my Australian. The truth is, I'm probably better at a New Zealand accent or a Kiwi accent than I am an Australian one. But I'm not good at either. So
we have the egg. We have the dino.
Rhys Darby or Rice Darby is who I base.
We have the
Rhys
rack.
Darby, I think. The comedian is who I base all of my accents on.
3 books.
All right. And I'll be including the Axe tracks
T-shirt.
with that. And hey, the Dinky Dino, I think we actually have a couple in stock. And if anyone's interested in the Dinky Dino, you can head to our in-stock page and pick one up.
Oh, yeah.
And
Don't forget the snail.
The snail is available. That's right. And I pinned a link there. We will be Oh, Sean Marshall gets it. Bro, Sean Marshall's here.
That's
Bond's
great.
meeting.
Oh, nope. The mug was not included, Joey. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
And everybody, we love you for being here with us. Happy
Wait,
New
hold
Year.
on. Hold on. Graham Rogers. A little fun. Hopefully, this makes up for my bad accents, but Figwit
Yes.
is Brit from New Zealand who is in the Flight of the Conchords.
Oh, yeah.
Brett, and he was in Lord of the Rings, and his name in it is Figwit, which stands for Frodo is great, who is this?
Oh, my God.
And he went on to win a Grammy for writing music for the Muppet movie with Jason Segel. He's a great songwriter. Anyways, I always liked that his fan name was Figwit because he wasn't really credited in the movies. He was
That's
like an
really
extra,
cool.
but he
Yeah.
became, people liked it, so they called him Figwit.
That's super cool.
Hey, a couple people missed the snail video, so I'm going to play it again. Graham Rogers. Graham, you need to teach me some more Kiwi facts. And, someone dropped in the hatching eggs for puppets. Perfect. Okay, make sure I didn't miss anything. Okay.
Awesome.
Jimmy Brown was asking how do you get the egg or the dino.
Both on our website, just search egg or dino.
Yep, but I'm going to reply real quick with the link to the dinky, and we will show the snail video.
Thedinkies.com is where these little guys, all these little guys are. Thedinkies.com. DINKYS.
That's right.
And then
I
the egg
dropped a
is,
link in
you
there
can just
as
search
well.
egg in our search box or go to
I think it's
hatching-egg.
hatching-egg. Let's check out the snail one more time for people that missed it. After this video, we're sending out an email blast to our mailing list. So if you are interested in purchasing the first builds, these are going into production. We just shipped off the first one, the prototype, the silicone one.
Yeah.
The latex ones are on the website for $624.95. And then, of course, you can get it made in... you can get it made in silicone. Any puppet can be made in silicone. For an upgrade fee, you can just let us know. And Candace, if I didn't mention this already, shoot me an email, ryan@axtell.com, so that I can connect you with Teresa. We'll get your auction shipped off to you, and I will get you a download link for the T-Rex candy extracts. But let's take a look at the snail one more time.
And by the way, Happy New Year, folks.
Yeah. All right. That pitch drop. Let's take a look here, friends. I'll say it again. Let's take a look. Oh, hold on. Get that audio up.
Brand new. This is a silicone snail here. The head is silicone. The body is fabric. It's got a lot of features. First of all, the eyes can be controlled with your fingers inside of the eyes. That's right. And then the shell is rigid and beautiful. It's attached to the snail. And look at his tail moving around. This is the Joe Goslin pocket right here, we call it. The JGP. All right. This snail is finished, and you guys have been watching it on the show develop all this time, and it's really exciting to finally see it. So we are
Very
going to be
cool.
putting it up. It's available, and it's at a special...
And a couple questions that just came in are, let's see, hold on. The Dinky Dino is not on sale per se. What I meant was, though, we have them in stock. We have a few dinos in stock, so I think they're around $100. You can order one, and we can ship it out in a couple days, if not tomorrow. And then the egg is available as well on the website. We don't have any eggs in stock, but it doesn't take us very long to make those. We may have one or two. And lastly, Francisco was asking, what's the typical turnaround time on Dinkies? We try to have Dinkies in stock, but we have a pretty quick turnaround time. So we're at about 12 weeks right now with regular builds. But dinkies are normally within like 2 to 3 weeks. We can have some. If they're not in stock, we can have them pretty soon. So just know that. And yeah, Steve's struggling with stands, but he's doing a pretty good job collapsing this one down. Hey, thank you for joining us, friends. It's good to be back. You know, we took a week off over the holidays, and we've been super busy, but whole lot of new stuff coming your way. So check out the snail. Share it with someone you think that might like it, just to help get the word out. And thank you for all of you for weighing in over the last few months on helping us kind of craft those ideas. Oh, you know what, Steve? I didn't pick a winner for a consulting call. How about I do that? Close out the show. I'm going to go to a list of people that shared it. This is your last chance to share. And I'm going to pick someone, and you'll get a free 15-minute Zoom chat with us where we can brainstorm with you on an idea for a little bit, or you can ask us a question about your show.
We might develop a new product with you.
That's right. We do quite a bit of consulting, so we thought it'd be kind of fun to chat with some of you. So I'm pulling up the list. Here we go. Let's see here. Got to refresh the cache of all the people that have shared. There we go. Got the shares. You got to be present to win, of course.
Yeah.
All right. Nope.
He's collecting right now the names.
Yeah.
Takes a little while. There's so many of them sharing. It's great. As he closes his eyes, all counting down.
Just want to make sure all of them load up before I start.
This is called putting it in cache.
This is called loading it into the RAM. Yas, load it in the RAM. Right, load it in the ROM. Gina Meter, I see you. All right. Ooh, I shared it to Axtell Entertainers. Hey, maybe I'll get a snail. Normally, employees get discounts. I pay a surcharge. Don't really get it. All right. I think I'm okay. Remember, you got to be present. So let me make sure I got my other window open. All right. Here we go. All right. Oh, hold on. Wrong screen. Okay.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Patrick Eliezer or Colin. Colin or Patrick? Are you here with us right now? You got to be present. Present. Patrick Eliezer. It's probably Colin. Moonlighting is Patrick. Gina's here.
All right. Sheila.
Let's give it one. Steve's mic is off? What?
Oh, yeah.
That's not possible, Harry.
I thought we were signing off. That's why I wished a happy New Year's to begin
So
with.
sorry, Joe.
There we go.
Technical difficulties.
Thank you for the coaching.
Yeah, Steve thought we were signing off. All right.
We could use some coaching for how to do a show. If anybody wants to give us 15 minutes. free.
Patrick, I don't think Patrick or Colin is here, so I got to go
All right.
back to the list. Bam, going back to the list. A boom, I said a boom, baby, a boom, baby.
All
Come
right,
on, count
here
it
we
down
go.
for me, Steve.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Jerry Bress.
Jerry!
And if it's not Jerry, I picked the person that was next up.
What do you mean if it was not Jerry?
I'm just saying if Jerry's not here, I'm going with the person that was next closest.
Okay.
So I have someone in the queue.
All right.
If Jerry Bress.
Jerry Bress. Let's hear it.
Let's see.
Got to check in if you're here.
Hey, Jimmy, yes, the dyno is not on sale right now, but it's about $100, and you can check it out. I dropped a link on your last post. Hope you can find it. But no special sales happening right now. Jerry Bress, are you here? Last chance.
All right, Jerry.
All right, I'm going to have to give it to the next person.
All right, who was it?
It was Harry Stedman.
All right.
Harry was up.
All right.
So, Harry, I know you're here with us because...
He was just commenting sarcastically.
Yeah.
Steve's mic's off. No, it wasn't sarcasm.
Yeah. So, Harry, you win a video chat with us if you desire. We can brainstorm, we can talk, shop,
He's got a good project going.
I know. You guys have already been chatting. So we'd love to hop on a video call with you.
That might be a fun one, Harry, to do together. Also, your conference ideas.
So,
but yeah, your theme park idea that we're doing. Okay.
So shoot us an email, and we'll set up a time to call and take a minute to think about maybe a couple things you'd like to chat about.
Yeah.
And we'll hop on a video chat with you from the UK to the new UK.
Fantastic.
And we'll chat, man. So we'll be in touch. We got your email.
I promise to have my mic on.
Now your mic's on. And hey, Jimmy Brown, to clarify, yes, the dino and egg are normally sold separately, so you can purchase both of those. And the hatching egg works with a lot of our bird puppets as well. So you can follow the link that Brian Jensen posted as a reply. That's for the hatching egg. Shout out to Brian, always there with the links. And then I dropped you a link just for the dino. So the auction tonight had both of those combined with some other stuff. So you can check that out, and you can email me or message Axtell Expressions here on Facebook if you have any more questions, and I'd love to answer anything. Jimmy's looking for the big dino. I'm sorry.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah.
Yeah, the Dino Star.
Dino-puppet.com, I believe.
Well, dino-puppet.com isn't a thing.
Excuse me. Axtell.com/dino.html works perfectly. I just don't like to quote it that way because Ryan hates the HTMLs, the little millennial
got
panty waste.
Got it. All right, I'm dropping you a link right now. And Steve, we're going to sign off, okay?
Okay, get your horn ready.
All right. Jimmy, sorry about the confusion. Happy New Year, friends. It's going to be a good one. Can't wait to see what comes from you all. See ya on the flippity flop.
Woohoo! Happy New Year!